We're people from Breadman Cup, and we are here to discuss the cuts. Neil?
Yeah, hello. We people from Breadman Cup, and we're here to discuss about the cuts.
Absolutely scandalous and very evil and bad. I'd like to see that those that are vulnerable to take priority and be a priority over anything else, and they've got to do that. They have to do that. The help of agencies like MENCAP, the National Autistic Society, Mind, all these good local organisations help me kind of with different things.
Keep the freedom cards, otherwise I've got no, I'm just stuck in the house. Yes, we don't want less police, because you wouldn't feel so safe in your house and walking around the street. Disability to Brenda, the extra bit I get, I don't want that cut. It helps me to look after Brenda.
The cuts would be if my job seekers or my son's benefits would be that cut, because then it'll be hard to, I find it hard to live on, and my son will find it hard as well, because he depends on some of the money to basically buy his clothes and things like that. I support my son because he's got a disability, so I'm classed as his carer. I've come on here on his behalf and also myself, because I'm worried how it will affect him in the long run, being a young man. And they support him in what ways they can, which is very good. Hopefully sorted and get a good result where it helps everybody in the long run.
Well, our benefit cuts and our DLA cuts, because how are you going to afford to pay bills and afford to pay to do shopping and afford to have a social life? Because having a DLA and having money is not just about paying bills, it's about putting food on the table as well. I think they should leave our money as it is, or put more money on so we can afford to pay our bills and all that. And some people looking around, they're struggling to pay their bills. Now, I don't think it's fair on them because they put the bills up and they cut their money, and they complicate it by doing cuts and all that.
It says our rents are going up by at least half. And if benefits being cut, there'll be will be very short on paying the rent. And will you evict us in a year or so? The council has to cut. It's part under law. But the question is, where to cut? Most people in mentally handicapped and handicapped are always on the fringe of society, and any cutbacks would be severe on that community. And it will set back mental health back hundreds of years if you try to move us out because we can't pay the rent.
To cut our benefits or put our bills up high, and I don't think that's fair.
I want to be the same. I don't want it to stop by the government in rent.
And how do you feel about these cuts?
I'm worried about it.
I'm worried about not getting a job, and I'm looking for a job. I'm worried that it might get worse, that everyone might, that lots of people going to be out of job.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Yeah, I'm worried about lots of people might be unemployed and might get worse, and they might not getting any jobs, and feel that might be worse in other countries as well. People might get cuts might get more grow more bigger in other countries. Probably there might be more cuts in schools and colleges. There's less police. The police won't be able to catch criminals, lot of criminals. But if there are more police, then they'll be able to catch more criminals, and they'll be able to stop crime more. Stop crime happening more.
The wheelchairs is the most important thing, but the parks is cutting the staff members. So in the future, it will be pavements bad, no maintenance or little maintenance, as opposed to now a lot of parks is new paths and things.